Come on, ladies, let's sit down. I think we deserve this cup of tea, don't you?
I think we do, indeed.
It's going well, though.
Yes, I'm surprised.
Yeah, you've both found some treasures, which is good.
Yeah.
You two seem to have a fantastic relationship.
We do, actually, yeah. We do. We probably
Completely
opposite. I was going to say we're chalk and cheese, but we do get on extremely well.
And that relationship was born out of work?
Yes, it was. It was in Windsor. We were both working in the same store. I was in there demonstrating double-glazed windows and trying to sell appointments. And Joy was the lingerie buyer, known as the Naughty Knicker Lady.
The Naughty Knicker Lady. Are you happy about that title?
I was known throughout Windsor. When I went into a local pub, the Naughty Knicker Lady. My husband got rather fed up and told him about it, and I said, don't do that, they're good customers.
I'm sure you've got some stories about that somewhere. Let's talk about these exotic holidays. When did you start going on them?
It started when my eldest daughter was living with me, and we went to the Caribbean a few times, swimming with dolphins, which scared me because I'm a terrible swimmer, but I managed it. And then after that, she went to do other things, and I thought, well, just because I'm on my own, I'm still going to go on holiday.
And you're never tempted to go with her?
Joy doesn't like the lazy holiday I like.
You see, I'm likely to go to New York or San Francisco or Rome or somewhere.
You've got to be busy.
Yeah. I'll be out at 9:30 in the morning. I might not be back again till about 6 in the evening.
That sounds like hard work.
Well, it is.
Listen, we need to raise £1,500 so we can get you that exotic holiday that you're not going on, and I am.
He's going in my suitcase.
I think we should get on with it.
I think we should go.
We've had a good
suitcase,
relax now.
actually,
Yeah, come on, let's do it.
Yeah.
We embark on one final sweep of Carol's house, and I head out to the conservatory, where I find this rather stunning Victorian locket in the back of a drawer. Carol actually bought it at auction herself, and it's a lovely example with diamond and heart decoration and a gold necklace. John thinks it could fetch as much as £300 to £400.
Hi, guys. Come and have a look at this.
Oh, what have you found?
Don't know. I think I'm in time for the Chinese New Year.
It's very sharp.
That's lovely. So what's the story behind this, then?
I inherited it.
Beautiful detail.
It's unusual, isn't it? I presume it's something to do... It's Chinese, it's not English.
It's a Welsh dragon. What are you talking about?
Oh, of course, I never thought of that one.
So you've got it in special.
Well, why not? We'll make it a Welsh dragon, shall we?
Yeah. Looks a bit too vicious to be a Welsh dragon.
Well, you were absolutely right. It is Chinese. That is a Chinese dragon, and a rather handsome one it is at that. Now, you've got these two beautifully cast and applied dragon handles here, and this wonderfully embossed continuous dragon right around the main body there. Isn't that fantastic? That's been completely worked by hand from the inside there, and then they have to turn it over and chase all those scales in by hand again. It's fantastic. Now, have you ever noticed the mark on the bottom there?
I did, but I didn't understand, because in fact I wondered if it was silver.
It is silver. It's Chinese export silver.
Oh, I
and
see.
That name reads Hung Chong. They were a firm of retailers. They were based in Canton. They had a place in Nanking and Shanghai. They were satisfying the demand for Oriental items that was really being driven by the West, a real fascination with all things Oriental from about the 1870s right up into the 1920s. So what we would call the late Qing dynasty. Well, I think this is a super piece, and certainly something we could do something with at auction.
Would you be sad to see that go, or quite happy for us to put
Not
it in
particularly,
auction?
no. I like it, but as I say, it comes out at Christmas time when you're doing... You've got all the rest of the silver out, so you bring this up.
So what, would it be full of 2p pieces or 5p notes?
Well, first of all, Joy, what do you think of this?
I think it's beautiful. I'm not a silver person, because I'm a lazy person.
So clearly silver's not your thing.
But I think it's lovely. Yeah.
So what do you think this might be worth?
150.
Well, what about you, Carol?
Well, I was thinking the same as Joy, in actual fact, but it could perhaps 200.
Well, I think I'd be happy to put that into auction today with an estimate of about £700 to £900.
Holy
we were way
smoke!
You look surprised.
I'm absolutely shocked.
Have you changed your mind, Carol?
No.
It's good, isn't it?
Wow.
Well, you wanted £1,500 to jet off into the sunshine. I can tell you that the lowest valuations, we take the lowest valuations from all the things that we've gathered today, we could be making in the region of £2,260.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
Isn't that fantastic?
You can have 2 holidays.
I know, I could, well, yes, I could. Well, I could take both of you on holiday in my suitcase then, couldn't I?
Sounds great. Thank you so much for finding that bowl.
Oh, yes. Well,
Honestly, it's been the
well,
highlight of the day. The other highlight has been meeting you two. It's been fantastic. It really has.
Lovely meeting you two both as well.
Next time we see you at the auction. Well, I've really enjoyed my day in Berkshire with Carol and Joy, and I think we can all be thoroughly satisfied with our day's work. Carol wants a luxury holiday, and hoping to fund it we have the pair of elegant George V candlesticks. We're hoping they'll raise upwards of their £200 to £300 estimate. The stunning Victorian locket left abandoned in an old drawer until I found it. All eyes will be on it again at auction, where it could bring at least £300. And undoubtedly our star find of the day, the magnificent Chinese bowl, complete with its own intricately detailed dragon. With a whopping £700 estimate, it could make the difference between a bus trip to Llandudno and a first-class ticket to the sun. Still to come on Cash in the Attic, there's disappointment, as some items fall way short of their estimates.
They had a great deal.
Yeah, they did. I think so too. Whilst others exceed all expectations.
Brilliant.
Wow, excellent.
3 times the lowest.
Blew my estimate away.
So will Carol be able to afford the luxury holiday of her dreams? Find out later in the show. Well, it's been 2 weeks since I met up with Carol at her home in Berkshire, where we discovered lots of interesting items. Now, she wants to raise at least £1,500 to go on a hot holiday somewhere nice. I don't blame her. Wish I could go with her. I've brought her to Cotswold Auctioneers in Cirencester. Let's hope there are plenty of excited bidders when her items go under the hammer. This popular auction house in the heart of the Cotswolds has 3 sales every month. And with 650 lots on offer today, we're hopeful for a good turnout. As ever, our dashing expert John Cameron was at the front of the queue this morning and has been busy making sure all of our items have arrived in one piece. Hey, how are you?
Where are you?
If it's humanly possible, you're even better looking in Cirencester.
You say the nicest things.
So what have you got here? I don't remember seeing these.
Well, looking at these 2 Limoges porcelain boxes, which interestingly come from the exact same period, but Carol was given one by her mother-in-law and the other by her mother.
And how well do you reckon they'll do here today?
Well, I've got £100 to £200 of them because I think they're quite nice, but she has got a reserve of £80 on them.
Right, she's got lots of reserves, hasn't she?
She has got reserves on most of her items, albeit under my lower estimates, but I think there's one item she hasn't actually brought.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we need to go and investigate. Come on, let's go and find them. Well, I really hope Carol hasn't decided to leave behind one of her higher valued items. We'll soon find out, though, and I see it wasn't the candlesticks that were left at home. Ah, here you are, ladies. Hello. Nice to see you.
And you too.
Saying a fond farewell to your candlesticks.
Yes, I am really. It's a bit sad, but, you know, they'll go to a nice home, I'm sure.
And we understand you haven't brought one of your items along. What was that?
I didn't bring the Waterford glasses because I think that now that Waterford have been taken over and they're going to be made in Italy, the original Waterford glass that was made in Ireland will be worth something in a few years' time.
So keeping it as a bit of a hedge fund?
Yes.
She's taking this very seriously, which is good.
Either for me or for, you know, the children.
You've put a reserve on lots of your items. How come?
Really on the advice from the auction house. But I haven't made them too low.
OK, good.
No.
Well, listen, the auction's kind of about to start, I think, so we should get into position.
OK.
Come on, let's
Right,
go.
go.
And fingers crossed, eh?
Yes.